Ladies and gentlemen, J.K. Simmons from The Accountant, in theaters now. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You know, you've been in so many movies, you play so many different types of people. What drew you to this role?
Script. I mean, it's almost always the script is the first thing that, you know, that really appeals to me. And it's a movie that has a lot to say in addition to being a really nice piece of entertainment.
You're in Patriots Day with Mark Wahlberg this year, too. And who's the bigger, like, Boston sports fan, Mark or Ben?
Look, they're both Boston guys, as you know all too well. Boston guys in their sports. It gets pretty
Sexy.
crazy. And this is, yeah, that's the word I was looking for, sexy.
I can see it.
As a Detroit guy, let's not talk about 2013. You know, a Detroit guy and an Ohio guy, which is a weird, I know, sort of seems like a conflict of interest.
Sure
but
does.
Born in Detroit, 10 years, Tigers fan, you know, and then my dad gets a job at Ohio State, so we moved to Columbus. I'm going to the games all through junior high and high school. How am I going to not be a Buckeye fan? So. Speaking of which, the Buckeyes, I think, if you'd like to spend half an hour talking about them, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, to what extent does your life revolve around those games?
Oh, big time.
Do you, like, schedule shoots around games? Or
Well,
you're like,
it's
I can't
Saturday.
do that scene.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't work weekends,
Oh.
you know. And
I didn't know that it worked like that.
If there was ever a doubt of that, you know, college football weekends are definitely out of them.
Would you rather not act for an entire year or have Michigan win the national championship?
I'll take a year off.
Okay, would you rather not act for 5 years or have Michigan win the national championship?
Would they win it every year for 5 years or once?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
No, just once. Just once. One time. 5 years off, one time. And in those 5 years, I don't know, there could be a new guy that comes along and we just forget all about you. So you got to really weigh the...
You know what? I mean, I got some money in the bank and more quality time with my wife and kids. Yeah, I'll take 5 years off. Well, it's not like they're not gonna. Oh, well, he went bald when I come back. I mean, it's not like this is changing a lot.
Yeah,
you know.
that's a good
Oh,
point.
he used to be so young and handsome, and now he's like kind of wrinkly and bald. And
So you've been in a ton of movies, but you haven't been in that many sports movies. But you're a huge sports fan.
Yeah.
That doesn't add up to me.
well, I would love to do more sports movies.
So I would love for you to do some sports movies. So actually, I was thinking, I have some lines here from famous sports films. And
You've been just sitting on, literally?
Yeah, I keep them in my butt for times like this.
Awesome.
Never been relevant until today, so it was worth it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking you could like sort of audition, like read for these parts. You know, you need work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know I don't audition anymore because I have the big shiny trophy.
Oh, is that how that works?
Just for you.
I wouldn't know. So first, I was thinking you could read for the part of Ray Kinsella in the movie Field of Dreams, played, of course, by Kevin Costner.
Okay. I'm 36 years old. I love my family. I love baseball. And until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life. If you build it, he will come.
Whew. Yeah, I felt it. Yeah, yeah. Can we hold the applause till maybe the end?
It's distracting. I'm trying to.
Right. Okay, next, the role of Billy Hoyle from, of course, White Men Can't Jump, played by Woody Harrelson.
Love it. Another great sports movie. I'll tell you what, why don't we take all these bricks and build a shelter for the homeless so maybe your mother will have a place to stay?
Crushing it, crushing it. Next movie, Caddyshack. You'll be reading the part of Carl Spackler, played by Bill Murray.
Yes, a personal favorite. Cinderella story out of nowhere. A former groundskeeper now about to become the Masters champion. Looks like a miracle. It's in the hole! It's in the hole! I'm sorry, Bill.
The film, Any Given Sunday. The role, Tony D'Amato, played by Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, he's an actor, Pacino?
Very understated guy, lots of low talking.
All right. On this team, we fight for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, it's going to make the difference between winning and losing. It just seemed like a guy named Pacino would
Yeah, right, yeah.
be passionate. You know.
I have no idea how Miles Teller got yelled at by you for an entire film. That was horrifying.
Did I spit on you a little bit?
A little, but
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. It made it more real. J.K. Simmons, thank you so much for being here. Everybody be sure to go see his movie The Accountant in theaters now.